So I got a dream that I'm gonna be at the top of the scene. I'll never rescreen, making my presence something to be seen, yeah. I'll make them all see that I could be anything I wanna be. If you got a dream, then you need persistence and lots of belief, yeah. Yo, don't take that negative energy, I replace that. I just wanna be me, I don't fake that. I just wanna be free, yeah, chase that. I got a new obsession, it's helping and teaching and giving everyone a lesson. It's living and winning and building something that's impressive. I don't wanna do the same thing, I wanna be progressive, so I'ma make a new me, a new beast, a true fiend. He's everything that he wants to be. Look in the mirror, what he wants to see is a dude looking back at me. I stay on track, yeah, track things. I'm setting goals, life hacking. I'm steady stacking. I see myself being happy. A better me with a strategy that I'm attacking.
Put to the test and you know I'll ace that. Hit me in the face and I'm hitting right back. I enjoy the chase so I'll stay on track, yeah. I enjoy the race so I'll make that back. Got a lot of dreams that I'll make come true. Got a lot of things that I wanna do. Got a lot of goals that I wanna prove. And there's not a lot of time so I gotta make moves.
Hey guys, what is up? Welcome to Fly Like an Eagle podcast, episode number 23. Hopefully everyone's having a great day so far and ready to talk some birds. But if you're new to the Edge of Philly Sports YouTube, make sure you hit that like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more Eagles coverage on the fly. Oh my God, I can't speak. On Edge of Philly Sports Network. And again, shout out to Al, Dives, Joey, all these guys for giving me this opportunity. I appreciate everyone being here. I appreciate everybody being in the chat. What is up, 302 Birds? What is up? I was on their podcast last night. For like 5-10 minutes, I was there calling, just to talk about Joel Embiid, the Sixers, all that. So make sure you tune in to 302 Birds. Great guys over there. Great guys. Can't wait to work with them again. What is up, Chad? What is up, man? My guy Wesley's in the building. What is up? How's it going? Thank you all for tuning in. Charles, how's it going, bro? How's it going, man? And Chad saying what's up to everybody in the chat. So, let's just get right into it. It's actually an Eagles player's birthday today, and that is Jalen Carter. It is Jalen Carter's 32nd birthday today. So, happy birthday. No, not 32nd, 23. Oh, wow. 23. Happy 23rd birthday to Jalen Carter. So, what still kind of bothers me a little bit? The fact that he did not win Defensive Rookie of the Year. I mean, this guy deserved it. Yes, he had his downfalls, but majority throughout this entire year, this guy was a menace on the defensive side of the ball. If you guys remember, it was him diving underneath the center's legs, almost grabbing the spike. If he grabbed that spike, guys, he would have won Defensive Player of the Year. I really believe that he would have won Defensive Player of the Year if he got that grab. The whole internet, the whole world would have gone crazy. Would have gone absolutely crazy if he caught that spike. If he just caught that, that would be legendary. People will be talking about that for years and years and years and years. Because it's never been done, really. I don't think it's ever been done, honestly. If it has, let me know in the chat. Or if you're listening to this on audio platforms, make sure that you're listening to us on all audio platforms. Hit that follow button, and share it out on all social medias. Don't forget to do that. And go check out our website, edgeofphillysports.com. That's edgeofphillysports.com. So, let's just get back into the comments real quick. What is up, Philly Special Cards? What is good? That's my guy, Spongy. Edge of Philly Sports Network. How's everyone doing today? That's my guy, Charles. Happy birthday to Jalen Carter. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Weather update from Nassau, Bahamas, 86 degrees Fahrenheit. Oh my God. It was raining here. Just shared it on Twitter, Mitch. Appreciate that. Thank you, Wesley. Really, really appreciate that. Thank you all for the support of this podcast. Been going on for 23 straight weeks on the Edge of Philly Sports platform. It is just incredible. It is absolutely incredible. So, again, shout out to Jalen Carter for a 23rd birthday. Shout out to him. And now we got to bring up some signings or some extensions for the Philadelphia Eagles that they have made so far. And these extensions have been made. There was some more. Let me click that. So right here, look at all these extensions. Multi-year oh my god. Multi-year contract the Eagles have handed out this offseason. You got Jordan Mailata, who just got his contract today. That was a 3-year, $66 million, which includes $48 million guaranteed, with a $20 million signing bonus with 2028. It's through 2028. So congrats to Jordan Mailata. Landon Dickerson, he was the first one off the board, 4 years, $84 million. Saquon Barkley, we're going to talk about him later on. 3 years, $37.75 million. Bryce Huff, defensive end, 3 years, $51.1 million. And Chauncey Gardner-Johnson, 3 years, $27 million. We'll be talking about Gardner-Johnson later on in the show as well. There's just one player on here that is missing. There's one player on this list that is missing from an extension. If you guys could guess who that is, and I've been saying this for the longest time, Devontae Smith. Devontae Smith is due for an extension. I get it. He has a 1-year extension already. I get that. It just has to be done. Devontae Smith is missing here. That's the next guy he better grab. That's the next guy. Jordan Mailata, you knew that Howie Roseman was going to fix the offensive line first, get that all straightened out, straightened away with Mailata, Dickerson, and now with Kelsey retiring, you have Cam Jurgens going to that spot. It could be Landon Dickerson from time to time. You don't know. But everyone is talking about them drafting the center out of Oregon, Powers. Everyone is talking about them drafting a center. So I can honestly see them drafting a center. I don't know in the first round, second round. I don't know that. But if they would draft a center for the future to go behind Cam Jurgens or maybe even play in front of Jurgens, that is something to think about for Howie Roseman. You know he always likes building in the trenches, and same with the defensive line, the D-line, and the offensive line. That is Howie Roseman's specialty. So those two are got to be squared away. He's going to fix them up in the draft, probably defensive line in the third round, maybe in the first. Who knows? But yeah, there's still some players on this Eagles team that need to be extended. So yeah, that is about it. Devontae Smith needs to be extended as soon as possible. As soon as possible. You got to square away the money and all that. So that's got to happen like now. Like now, that's got to happen. So yeah, let me go like this. And another move that was done today was Avonte Maddox. He signed a 1-year deal. Now, I knew that this was going to happen. I knew Avonte Maddox was going to come back because after they parted ways, you knew that they were saying like a reunion was going to happen sometime in the future. So with the reunion happening, it was only a matter of time of Avonte Maddox coming back. There's just one thing that kind of bothers me about Avonte Maddox. It's his health. I can't remember one season where Avonte Maddox was healthy, that he played for an entire season. I can't remember that. I can't remember a season. So, if you guys could kindly, which, my God, I got the hiccups now. Excuse me. So, can you guys remember a season where Avonte Maddox played for the entire season? It doesn't cross my mind. There's not one season that crosses my mind with Avonte Maddox, but when he was on the field, he had some ups, he had some downs. So, do I really care for that? I mean, he is here. I just want him to be healthy. That is it. That is it with Avonte Maddox. And I think it was yesterday we extended Blankenship. Reed Blankenship is now back on the Philadelphia Eagles in this other safety spot with Gardner-Johnson. Now, fans always wanted Justin Simmons out of Denver Broncos, so they wanted him. No one really wanted Blankenship back. He's like a highlight kind of guy, so he would grab interceptions in big time moments, but there would be some sort of times where he would get burnt, absolutely burnt. And people just think he sucks, he's overrated. Now, do I think that? To an extent. To an extent. So, for me, I am fine with Reed Blankenship here. Would I love Justin Simmons? Yes. It's about that time that the Eagles get the safety room and the cornerback room squared away. They're going to address that in the draft. It's common sense here. They got to build up, keep on going younger. You got to rebuild the secondary. I miss the secondary like in the 2000s. You had Lito Shepard, Brian Dawkins, Quinn McHale. You also had Sheldon Brown and all these guys, Troy Vincent. Like that secondary was the best secondary that I've ever watched from the Philadelphia Eagles, and I just freaking loved it. I loved it. Honestly, I did. So, can the Eagles get back to that? It's going to take time. It's going to take time for the Eagles to get back to that era of secondary, but hey, we're going the right direction with Reed Blankenship and Avonte Maddox, where I'm like, it's just a oh my god. Sorry about that. Yeah. All right. So with Reed Blankenship, Avonte Maddox still here. That is good. You still get the chemistry. You still get to build them up and all that. So for me, all right. Now we got to address the other positions as well. So before we get to the next topic of discussion, let's go through the chat here. We confirmed 5 p.m. Eastern for the podcast on Sunday. Okay, I'll try to keep my eye out for that. Charles said that 86 degrees to Mitch, and I agree. Tired of all the rain, right? Discipline of the bridge between goals and as per accomplishments. Yep. Will FedEx come to you? Yep. That probably why Blade. Yep. I think Blade. Yep. All right. So with that squared underway, let's just go into all right. So let's just get into Saquon Barkley and Jalen Hurts working out together. You thought that in the beginning of the offseason that you would never expect. Hold on. There we go. Just look at this right here, guys. Just look at this. Jalen Hurts and Saquon Barkley in the same backfield. In the same backfield. It is incredible. It is insane. I'm still shocked. I am still shocked that 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 Howie Roseman still pulled this off. The fact that he still pulled this off is crazy. I didn't think that he would spend that much on a running back. I didn't think that Howie Roseman would pay this much for a running back. It's just like insane, but I'm gonna ask you guys this question. Saquon Barkley, Jalen Hurts. The squat, who squat more? And when you're in the end zone, would you go with the tush push? Or would you go with Saquon Barkley just going right into the end zone? For me, you got to give it to Saquon Barkley. You don't pay that much money for a running back and just have your quarterback running in with the tush push. You don't do that whatsoever. Barkley, when healthy, again with the health, he is the top 5 running back in this league. I still can't believe we got him. It's just, this is a beautiful thing to see right now. This is a beautiful thing to see. What is up, Mike? What is up, man? Dave, what's up? And bye. Barkley, right? Just incredible. And I've been seeing clips on Twitter or X, whatever you want to call it, of Saquon Barkley working, Jalen Hurts working. It is incredible what I get to see out of these two. I mean, these guys are working together. They're building a bond. And that's exactly what we need from this Philadelphia Eagles team right now. That's exactly what we need, and I freaking love it. Freaking love it, guys. I freaking love it. So, let me ask you guys this. Saquon Barkley. How many yards is this guy going to get in a season? This whole season, I'm going around 1,500. I'm going around 1,500 yards this season for Saquon. I'm telling you, he better get the ball like 20 to 25 times a game. Jalen Hurts better not run at least like 7 to 10. I don't want him going more than 7 to 10 a game from Hurts. You still got to use his legs. You still got to use that. It's still a weapon in this league for Jalen Hurts. So for me, honestly, got to give it to Saquon, man. Got to give it to Saquon. And right now, with our backup being Kenneth Gainwell, we need another backup. We need a backup like now. Kenneth Gainwell is not it. He's not it. So Barkley will get majority of the snaps. So just them working together and them bonding is absolutely incredible. It is absolutely incredible, guys. So without further ado, I'm not begging. My oldest son does, and coaches CrossFit had 245. He's squared 465 pounds. That's a lot of weight. Yeah, that is a lot of weight, Mike. That is a lot of weight. That's like, what, 4 of me? That's like 4 of me right there. So, yeah, I'm not. That is crazy. Your son is able to do that. That is crazy that your son is able to do that, Mike. That is absolutely crazy. That is absolutely crazy. So now let's get into a quick commercial breaks, and we'll be right back.
All right, guys, let's talk about Cherry Law Firm. If you get hurt at work in a motor vehicle accident, personal injury, or affected by criminal law, you got to call David R. Cherry of the Cherry Firm. Call 610-565-0300 or go to cherryinjurylaw.com. Let David R. Cherry fight for your rights. Again, that number is 610-565-0300. That's 610-565-0300 or go to cherryinjurylaw.com. Let David R. Cherry fight for your right. All right, guys, if you're a Philly sports fan and you want to travel with your favorite team, then travel with the best. Go to phillysportstrips.com. They have self-travel packages and full travel packages available with round-trip flights from the Philadelphia airport. Packages include direct flights, 4-night stays, all-inclusive tailgate parties, lower-level group tickets. Whatever you want, you got it with phillysportstrips.com. If you want to travel to an upcoming Phillies game, make sure you check out Philly Sports Trips. And do not forget, Philly Sports Trips has all the away trips for the Eagles' upcoming 2023 season. Jump on it now, because you do not want to lose out on all these great opportunities. Go to phillysportstrips.com.
Yep. Thank you to phillysportstrips.com and David R. Cherry. So now we got to talk about this, guys. We got to talk about this. WrestleMania 40 is this weekend. I'm going to night 1. Will I be seeing this guy there? Will I be seeing Jason Kelsey at WrestleMania? Will I see that? I honestly hope so, because honestly, that would be electric. That would be so entertaining. This guy has the charisma, the emotions of a WWE superstar. This guy can do whatever he wants. If he goes to WrestleMania and you see him chugging a beer with like Stone Cold Steve Austin, you know how crazy that would be, how crazy the city would go? Now, who else could be at WrestleMania? Because WrestleMania is at the link. So it's actually right here. You can see it. It's right back there. So who else could be at WrestleMania, guys? Who else? I mean, Joel Embiid probably. That'll be one. Uh, Probably Jalen Hurts. That's two. Probably Bryce Harper. That's three. Probably I could see Saquon being there. I can see uh probably some of the Flyers players. I could see it's mostly going to be Kelsey. I think that's the number one. Then you got Jalen Hurts. You got Bryce Harper, Joel Embiid, Tyrese Maxey, Kelly Oubre. Like there's going to be so many Philadelphia players going to be here at WrestleMania 40, who's is arguably going to be the best WrestleMania in history. The hype of leading up to this, the just the storylines and everything, it is really going to be something. So, yeah, I really think Jason Kelsey for Roman for the Jason Kelsey versus Roman at the title for the title. I can like that'll be so legendary. Harper might be playing. Yeah, they might be playing baseball. Uh is the ref okay? Aren't the Sixers on the road when WWE is here? So Saturday, yes, they're playing games. They are playing games. So I was just naming players. I was just naming who could be there, who's not. I was just naming players. So it's mostly going to be Eagles. So probably Kelsey, Hurts. So those two, maybe AJ Brown, maybe Devontae, maybe Goddard. Lane Johnson could be another one. Uh, Darius Slay could be one. Jalen Carter, Jordan Davis. It's just like so many uh, options that they could go with. So many options. I could even see Nick Sirianni going there. I can even see Nick Sirianni there. Like, that would be insane. Number one, Eagles trainer Mitch Coxey is a special guest at WrestleMania Saturday. Yep, I'm going. I'm going. Oh, no, you're good because I was just naming players that could go, but the Sixers are playing. I think they're playing. Yes, they're playing Saturday in Memphis. Then they're playing Sunday in San Antonio. So the Sixers players are probably out. They're probably out of this. Brian Dawkins, maybe, probably some legends that could be back. Brian Dawkins could be one. Not Hugh Douglas. No, you got Brian Dawkins. Trotter, maybe, with the NFL draft coming up. Um, yeah, those are pretty much the big ones. Probably Dawkins and this guy. Dawkins and Kelsey. That would be so cool to see. That would be so freaking cool to see. I cannot wait. And if you're following Edge of Philly Sports on social media, we have a guy there by the name of Joey Wood, who's a WWE beat writer. He'll be covering it at the link. He'll be covering both nights. He's actually there now. So we got a guy who's doing all the writing, that's doing the interviews, that's going to be in the press conferences. So, yeah, shout out to my guy, Joey Wood. He's going to be there covering. So pay attention and follow him on Twitter. Follow Joel Wood on Twitter. Follow Edge of Philly Sports on Twitter as well. So, Brent Selleck, I don't see Selleck. I really don't see. I could see Ertz. If Ertz wants to make a trip down, I could see Ertz because he's in Washington. So he could take a quick flight or a drive, whatever you want, whatever have you. So for me, honestly, guys, it could be anybody. If you want to talk straight up Sixers, it'll be Embiid, Maxey, Kelly Oubre, maybe Kyle Lowry, maybe, but those three. If Tobias Harris is there, I'm gonna be so mad. I'm gonna be so mad. He lives in the area. Yeah, I know he does. Nick Foles, maybe, maybe just bring back some old retired Eagles players. Someone from that Super Bowl team has got to be there. So Nick Foles, maybe Brandon Graham could be another one. Um, Brandon Graham could be one. Um, just like the young guys, Jalen Carter, Jordan Davis, Lane Johnson, Mailata could be one. You could just name the whole freaking roster there. Carson Wentz, no. I don't see Carson Wentz doing that at all. Did you guys hear that Carson Wentz actually signed with the Kansas City Chiefs? He's the backup quarterback to Patrick Mahomes. He's going to get a ring without even stepping on the field. So, yeah. So I'm telling you guys, WrestleMania is going to be something. And if you like this graphic right here, make sure you follow me on Instagram at Philly Talk with MKYT. That is Philly Talk with MKYT. If you like these graphics, because I'm going to be making a lot of those. I'm going to make one on Jalen Carter's birthday, probably right after this. I'm going to be making a lot more Instagram reels over there. So make sure you follow me on Instagram. The link is in the description as well. Maybe halftime three favorite people. Can I pick a Gainwell or former Philly Kimbrell? No. No. Mike yeah. Shady? That could be one. I could see Shady doing it. I could see Shady. Trying to think who else. Not Jake Elliott. Know what the Eagles and Mets have in common? They are awesome. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. And guys, please leave a like on Edge of Philly Sports YouTube. Please leave a like, share it out, hit the subscribe button for all Philadelphia sports coverage. We cover the Eagles, Sixers, Flyers, Phillies, even the Union. We cover all 5 Philadelphia sports here. Make sure you hit the notification bell and just tune in. We have great content here. We got a lot of stuff coming, a lot of stuff working behind the scenes. So, Meek Mill is probably going to perform. We're probably going to see Meek Mill. We're probably going to see Lil Wayne. There's going to be a lot of performers there who are from Philly who are actually going to perform. So, that's going to be kind of fun to see. Rick Lovato, maybe. Were you around when? I don't know. Same. Yeah, I know. Yeah, Lovato, I can honestly see it. There's so many options that this Eagles team could go with. Or maybe a guy we're about to bring up in the next topic, Gardner-Johnson. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson could be one. That would be cool. If it was Gardner-Johnson, because of everything that's happened, with him signing with us, then leaving on bad terms, then getting injured, and then now he's back. He's talking smack to the media. So he's got a lot. He's got a great story, and I think he will be awesome to be here at Mania. I think Gardner Johnson here will be great. Whether that's night 1 or night 2, I don't know. Hopefully it is going to be night 1, hopefully. But yeah, I cannot wait for WrestleMania, guys. I cannot wait. My God. And now we got to go into the next one. Oh, wait. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Let me, no. Give me one sec, guys. Give me one sec. All right. Ready, guys? We're going to the last one of the show, CJ Gardner-Johnson. I got a lot to say about this quote right here. I got a lot to say about this quote right here. Got a lot to say about this. Coco Jones is singing that song. Really? Hey, that's cool, I guess. But yeah, we got to talk about this. CJ Gardner-Johnson. When we talk about top safeties, be sure to mention me. Too much disrespect out there. We're in a productively league. So if that's the case, look deeply into the statistics, quote unquote. So I got a lot to say about this, guys. I got a lot to say. When he was on the Eagles 2 years ago, when he was here, I believe he led the league in interceptions. Correct me if I'm wrong. I forget how many, but I believe he led the league in interceptions. So he's got that going for him. He was like one of the best safeties during that year. And then, the whole fallout of everything, him going to Detroit for that cheap money. And then he gets injured within the, first 2 weeks. He's out for the majority, most of the whole year. Comes back. He plays well. Now he's back on the Eagles where he performed incredibly and he was the best safety out there. He should not have left the Eagles in the first place. He should not have left the Philadelphia Eagles organization. We gave him the money and he had a bad agent. He had a bad agent at that time saying like he could get more. Did not know his own market value at that time, and his market plummeted. His market plummeted. And then now he's getting like a 2-year deal, 2 or 3. He's going to ball out this year. This guy's a ball hawk. He's a hawk. He can go up, grab anything that is in his area and just go, mine, mine. Remember Finding Nemo? The whole seagull, mine, mine. That's Gardner-Johnson. Gardner-Johnson, he's the best safety that we could have gotten that was out there in free agency. I mean, people are still mad that we didn't draft Brian Branch last year. People are still mad we did not get Justin Simmons. People are still mad we didn't get this guy. We didn't get that guy. And a lot of these Eagles fans, guys, did not want him back. Did not want Gardner-Johnson back because of how it ended. And then what happened? As soon as he got back with the organization, as soon as he signed, he apologized right on Twitter. He put the whole thing behind him, ready to move forward, ready to compete, and ready to have some fun with his former teammates back together. Gardner-Johnson is that guy. He is that guy we desperately needed a couple years ago. I mean, last year. He's a leader. He's a leader that we missed last year. That's another reason why our defense didn't really do well. Yes, we had Sean Desai. We didn't have many leaders there. We didn't have many leaders on the defensive side of the ball. Yes, we had Fletcher Cox. Yes, we had Brandon Graham. Yes, we did not have Gardner-Johnson last year. We basically had those two. We had Slay as one of the quote-unquote leaders and stuff like that. So we had like 3 to 4 leaders on the defensive side of the ball without Gardner-Johnson being here. And I swear that if Gardner-Johnson did play last year, this defense would have been entirely different. Would have been entirely different because Gardner-Johnson would have gone up to Nick Sirianni. He would have gone up to Sean Desai and be like, yo, this is not working. This is not working. We need to fix this now. He did not like the defensive scheme that Desai was going to run. He would have talked to him. He would have set the record straight. We didn't really have that many players that would stand up to Brian Johnson, to to Sean Desai. We had Kelsey stand up to Brian Johnson and Nick Sirianni, but we did not have that one guy that really stepped up to Nick Sirianni and Sean Desai. Gardner-Johnson would have done that. He would have done that. Now, how would he have felt? How would he be in a defensive scheme by Vic Fangio, the bend don't break? If you have him in coverage and roam the safety, that would be kind of cool to see. He can freelance, run anywhere, grab the ball, be a ball hawk. I honestly love this move. He's a leader we've been missing. Someone in the locker room that would get the guys pumped up and ready to go. This is the guy that we needed back. And to those Eagles fans / content creators who did not want him back, get over it. He apologized. Big whoop. Big whoop. He is back. I wanted Gardner-Johnson here. He should not have left. He would have made this defense so much better. And he is entertaining to watch, guys. He is entertaining to watch. When he has that big hit, he does the celebration. He gets all pumped up. He gets fired up. It's exactly what we need from the defensive side of the ball. Now, it's going to be a lot different with the hip drop tackle being banned, but Gardner-Johnson is still going to make an impact. Are we going to draft a safety? Probably. We're going to draft a safety, probably another corner, and all that stuff. I really feel like this team missed Gardner-Johnson, and now that he's here, you better recognize him, because 2 years ago he led the league in interceptions. Last year he was injured, and then now he is back. He'd never have left. This guy's going to make a huge, huge difference a part of this team, especially this defense. The young guys are going to go to him, ask him for advice and everything. This is the guy we desperately needed. Probably Caleb Bullock or Javon Bullard. If we just draft another safety, if he can learn under Gardner-Johnson, that is all we need. We need safeties that can learn under this guy right here. Give him all the tips, give him all the tricks, teach him how to intercept the ball a certain way and everything. So I am really looking forward to Gardner-Johnson being back. He's one of my favorite players on this Eagles team now. Just him being back and him saying this. If he did not say this, if he was just quiet, what would we have done? What would the Eagles have done? Smart move by Howie. Smart move by Howie Roseman. Best move, in my opinion. Next to the Saquon Barkley. Yeah, we should have kept Gardner-Johnson from the beginning. So, yeah, guys. So, if you guys have any questions in the chat, if you're watching on replay, please leave the comments down below. I'm here to take your questions for the last 6 minutes of this show. So, let me have it, guys. Let me have it. And then, this is something else I want to bring up as you guys are going to ask me questions. There is something I want to bring up. This wasn't on the docket for this show. I have a whole thing on my computer of this show. This just comes to my brain right now. It's time for the Eagles to draft right. The Eagles cannot mess this draft up. This Eagles draft is the most important draft in God knows how long. We've been saying that time and time and time again through the East draft, but when you look at all these moves that Howie Roseman has been making, you got to take advantage of the draft, Howie. You got to take advantage of the draft. No matter if you trade up, trade back, or even make a big splash like the A.J. Brown and DeAndre Swift during the last 2 drafts. If you make a big move and you still have a great draft, this is the team to watch out for. We gotta nail this draft. The Eagles have to nail this draft. If they don't nail it, got nothing else to say here. How we screwed up if we did not nail this draft. Have you seen the work Ringo has put in the offseason? This next year will be his year. I like Ringo. I like Ringo a lot. Shout out to my guy next shift, Randy. He's a huge Kelly Ringo fan. He's been behind him throughout college, throughout his career, and he's saying, Mitch, this is the guy. Kelly Ringo is the guy. I've been watching his workout tapes. I've been seeing it. But for me, honestly, he's got to step up more and more, and I think he will. I think he will. And now, will Howie Roseman draft more corners in the draft for competition? Maybe. Maybe. That is all I got to say about that. Kelly Ringo's going to go off this year. I really feel that. So make sure you guys. I wanted to really draft him last year. Yeah, well, we got him. We got him. So appreciate you guys, especially on the Twitter, YouTube, Facebook. Everybody, appreciate the like on the Facebook. Kenneth, really appreciate you. Thank you. And he made one mistake this year that, yeah, right. You're right. Special cards, you were right. So, with that being said, that concludes this episode of Fly Like an Eagle podcast, episode 23. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Left a like, hit the notification bell, and hit the subscribe on Edge of Philly Sports YouTube, because next week, guys, it's going to be a very special show. My best friend, one of my, practically my younger brother. It's not JJ. Practically my younger brother. He doesn't do YouTube. He's going to be on here, and we're just going to talk birds. That's basically it. So hopefully you guys will tune in for that 7:15 next week, 7:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Tune in to that one, because it's going to be my dream. Me and my best friend just talking Eagles in the network. Like, dreams happen, guys. Dreams can happen once you put the work in. That's basically it. And next week, I'll be living my dream, talking birds, and on the S Philly Sports YouTube. With that being said, guys, make sure you hit that like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Let's go, birds. Let's go, birds, guys. And make sure you subscribe to S Philly Sports on all platforms. Follow them on Twitter and Instagram. Follow us everywhere. We're killing the game right now. Big moves are coming. Peace. Let's go, birds.